Today we are hiking up a mountain whilst learning English. So you'll see some useful vocabulary appearing on the screen throughout, which will also be included in a free PDF and the links in the top comment. Enjoy! Okay, so before we make our way to the station, I did grab a quick coffee, and yes, this is an ice coffee. I used to look down on iced coffee, I think, as a European person, as an English person. It just feels a bit like, oh my god, girl, go and get it, iced coffee, that kind of vibe. But I must admit, ironically, I've been warming to these iced coffees because right now it's a hot, sunny morning, and it just feels a bit more refreshing and enticing than a hot coffee. So yeah, don't knock these. There's a time and a place for iced coffee, for sure. Okay, we're here. That is the mountain we're climbing. It's called Mount Rokko. But I think we need to go back on ourselves because we haven't had the chance to stock up on any supplies yet. So we need to get some food, we need to get some bottles of water in it, because this is going to be quite the climb. So I think we need to go back this way. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just as a side note, I don't want to invade anyone's privacy, but look how nice these houses are. Oh my goodness. They're beautiful. So close to the mountain as well. Lovely. Okay, we're back and fully stocked up now. So I bought this thing as well. Not too sure what it is, but it says energy on the front, and it's got 1,000 milligrams of whatever that is. So hopefully that's something good, not like Viagra or laxatives. Not too sure why they would put that in a drink, but you never know. Okay, let's try it. Ooh, the flavor's nice, but it's very bitty. It's kind of like half liquid, half jelly. So yeah, we'll see what this does. Now, one thing I forgot to mention about this mountain is apparently it's full of wild boars. Yeah, and if you don't know what a boar is, this is a boar. We might actually see some. And it's kind of like an aggressive pig, right? So that's unideal, especially given my history with wild animals. So I was speaking to, you know who, Mr. GBT, for about 10 minutes last night, trying to work out what to do if I encounter a boar, how to defend myself. And apparently you need to get the high ground, not the moral high ground, the actual physical high ground, and go for the snout. So yeah, good to know, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Whew, I'll tell you what, it's a steep climb and we haven't even reached the bottom of the mountain yet. Oh, we have our first temple. The inevitable but beautiful Japanese temple. We'll have a quick look in here because we do have quite a big journey ahead of us, so we won't spend too long getting sidetracked here, but it looks nice enough to check out. Okay, here it is, the shrine. Beautiful as always. Right, back to the mission. It's all that energy from that drink. Ooh, look, a broomstick. So not only are there boars here, there are also witches, and another one. Yeah, plural, witches, not even just one witch, 2 witches. It's gonna be a long day. Okay, we've reached the first sign. No idea what it means, so gonna have to translate this one quickly. You know, I must say, this is a very steep start to a walk, but this is probably the way. And yep, there we have it. The first boar warning. I guess that means don't feed the boars. I don't really have enough food to feed the boars anyway. Okay, fine. Thanks for the warning. Why am I already sweating so much? Like, I do sweat relatively easily in this sort of climate, but not like this. What was in that drink? Okay, so we've reached the second boar warning sign. And why does this guy kind of look like me? Right, with the hair and the hat and the backpack. Is that foreshadowing? Am I going to be okay? Who knows? We'll see what happens. Anyway, this is the map. So we are here and we want to get to here, not the toilets, the peak of Mount Rokko. And eventually we're going to get to here, and this is the ancient spa town I was telling you about. So we just need to go right up, 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 and then down, and we should be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so before we start the trek, look at that. Look at that for a beautiful view of the city. Amazing, right? And this is the entrance. So we have a nice shrine thing there. Some statue of someone riding a turtle. And some cute animal statues there. And there's a fly that's just incessant and flying right in front of the bloody camera lens. Okay, we have come to our first resting place. Let's have a look. It's kind of like a checkpoint in a video game. There's one guy there chilling. One more boar sign for you just in case you don't get the picture yet. And here we are. Wow, there we have it. Very nice. And even though I'm already extremely hot and sweaty, this just is not the time to rest. We've been going for about 20 minutes maybe. And as a reminder, this is a 3-hour hike just to the top. And then 2.5, 3 hours back down, because we're going down the other side onto the spa village, the hot spring town. If I see any boars, you will of course know about it, unless I'm running away. Although apparently you shouldn't run away. That's what Mr. GBT said. He said that a boar is 3 times as fast as a human. But luckily I am 3 times as fast as the average human. I really wish I could read Japanese. This way? Also, there's no signal here, so I can't even ask ChatGPT. I'm on my own. Apparently left here, this is the way to go. But do you see why I was hesitant? Because it's going downhill, and this is a huge mountain. It's extremely tall, and I feel as if we've been, obviously for the majority of the walk, we have been going uphill, but it feels like recently we've been a bit too far downhill. Okay, so we are here, and we need to get to here, the peak of Mount Rokko, and then over there to the spa place. So it doesn't seem like it's that much further. Let's just keep going up there. There's a gazebo thing there. We're not going to go that way. Or are we going to go that way? There's a sign there. Yes, we very much are going to go that way. 2.5 kilometers. Okay, so we've walked, this is where we started. So we've walked for 5.3 kilometers. So, right, about half as much of the walking we've already done will get us to where we need to go. That's a weird way to phrase that, but you know what I mean. So I think I forgot to mention earlier, but on the way up, we saw 2 grannies coming back down from the mountain. And that really filled me with hope regarding the whole boar situation, because, you know, if they can survive that, then that does boost our chances a bit. Look at this, I'm just walking and there's this bug thing seemingly floating in midair. It's climbing something. Crazy. All right, see you, mate. Good luck. This is looking like a very picturesque shot. Wow, lots of trees. Okay, we've unlocked a new location. Not really too sure what this is, but it looks very cool. I don't want to moan, and I have done hikes before, quite a few hikes, but just look how steep this is. Oh my goodness. It's been like this for 2 kilometers. It's pretty much vertical. We just have to be there soon. Look at that. Crazy. Okay, you can see it a bit more clearly here. Look how steep that is, bro. That's what we were looking at earlier. Just heard a rustle in the bushes, so we're going to keep going. Do not want to tempt the you-know-whats. Are we here? Is this it? Oh my god. This might be it. That was so much harder than I thought it would be. It's not even it. On we go. One of the things that's been slightly annoying about this trek is the lack of signs. So we've just done that arduous trek. We've made it up to here, right? And there are no signs. So it's just a road. And, you know, I can use my... I don't want to be complaining too much, of course, but I am British, so it is in my genetics. I can use my intuition and just assume that it's this way because it's going uphill. Or is it this way? Now I'm thinking it's probably this way, but why isn't there a nice little sign there saying Mount Rokko hilltop up this way? Okay, that brought us up to another signless path. Once again, I'm assuming it's up here, so let's see. Wow. And one thing I will say, and this is a good thing, there's no one here. It's completely and utterly deserted, which is great, to be honest. I'm sure there'll be a few people at the top, but as it stands, there's no one here. Right, this looks more inviting. That looks like it's probably going to be the right way. Let's go this way. This is it. This is surely it. We can't get any higher than this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. This is the top of Mount Rokko. We did it. We made it. This is the view. Absolutely stunning. Mountains everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Birds, wildlife, no one else here, which is quite lovely, to be honest with you. I'm going to sit there, have my lunch. I will show you what I got, don't worry. Some more mountains there. Oh, we did it. We did it. Well, I did it. You guys just watched, but we did it. We did it. Okay, picnic video 2.0. So what do we have? We have the ham and egg sandwich, completely squished beyond all recognition. We have the protein bar, of course, in other words, the chocolate bar. Some dried fruits and nuts. These seemed very hikery. A banana, of course, individually wrapped for some unknown reason. A triangle. And this is basically tuna mayo wrapped inside a triangle of rice, which is then wrapped in some seaweed, very Asian. We have some water, a bottle of water, of course, and a very cheeky and very warm asahi. And we also have an incredible view to enjoy it with. Okay, we're here, and I pretty much inhaled my lunch. I was so hungry. We're just left with this. This is probably the most important thing, because you all know what a sandwich is, right? But this may be new to some of you. So basically, as mentioned, triangle with, it looks like this on the inside, just some rice and seaweed. And if you bite into it, tuna mayo. Are you ready to take a thumbnail? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. One of those will be the thumbnail. Okay, we're just trying to decide what to do. So that is the lovely view of Osaka, I think, and probably a few other cities, not really too sure. So we can travel for 2 more hours to go down to this hot spring town. That's probably what we will do. I have no idea how far that is from Osaka because there's no signal up here, ironically, so I can't actually check. So I think we'll do that. And where are these tea houses? Seriously, I know I mentioned that earlier, but where are these famous tea houses at the top of this mountain? No one knows, especially not me. So I'm kind of just rambling at this point. I think we will... Okay, I went down there for a bit, there was nothing, so this is the top, and we're doing it. We're going to Arima. The time is 5:31 p.m. I have no idea. Well, it should take about 2 to 3 hours apparently to get down there, and then from there, no idea how long it'll take to get home, but who cares? This is going to be an adventure. Let's do this, come on, woo! Okay, it should all pretty much be downhill, so I've decided to run most of this because I want to get to that town before it gets dark. I'm excited. Let's go, let's go, let's go! God, that food really perked me up. Okay, let's go. 3.9 kilometers. Is that a lot? Oh my god, there's a gecko here. Look at that. A gecko. I don't know if it's dead or alive, to be honest, but it's there. It's chilling. And we best start running again. Is it dead? Is it alive? I think it's dead. Okay. Sorry, gecko. Rest in peace, bro. Okay, we've been running for the last 10-15 minutes. I slept over a couple of times, but it's all good. 2.5 kilometers, 40 minutes apparently. Okay, we're gonna run that whole thing. Let's see how long it really takes. Yeah, I'll put the time on the screen. Let's go. Okay, that video was 10 minutes ago. We've made it onto the road. I don't know where we are. Rokko Arima ropeway. We might be able to get the ropeway, but not too sure, to be honest. There are no signs. Why are there no signs? Even a bit of signal would be nice. Of course there's a shrine, always a shrine. Can't lie, I've been running for the last like 25 minutes. I would happily get a ropeway for the rest of the journey, but it's 6 o'clock now and I just don't know if it's going to be open, and I don't really want to risk it just in case it isn't. So we're just gonna walk around here. I have no idea where we are. No signal, no signs, we're just walking down this road. Oh wait, there's a sign there. Oh, brilliant. That is so helpful. That is really, really helpful. Thank you so much, sign. Yeah, okay, I know exactly where we're going. Thank you. But you know what would be useful right now? A skateboard. That would be brilliant. And I know this sounds cliche, but this is genuinely the most me situation to be in. It's getting late. My phone is dying. I'm tired. No signal. No idea where I'm going. In the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I've in nature as well. We're probably going to bump into a wild animal soon. I've been in this exact situation at least 10 times. Right, well, we're kind of just making our way towards this ropeway thing. I don't think it's going to be open, but maybe there'll be some signs there. Maybe there'll be an ice cream vending machine. There should be something there, and that's kind of what they do in the zombie films. Vending machine right there, not an ice cream one, unfortunately. Yeah, in the zombie films, when they have no idea where they're going, they always look for landmarks and stuff. Like, let's go to this gas station. There might be other survivors out there. There might be rations there, someone that can help us. And I can't lie, when I was running through those woods, because it was not a smooth terrain, it was very, I rolled my ankle about 4 times. Luckily, none of them were that bad, but nearly fell over a couple of times, as mentioned. Anyway, as I was running through those woods, it kind of felt like I was in a zombie film. So yeah, let's see. Just to give you a bit of an idea as to what we're dealing with here. Yeah, we're going this way. Guess what? We have a lead. Kinno Spa, 900 meters. That way and also that way. Right, really useful. Sorry, I'm being so sarcastic now. There's this sign. I'm just going to read this quickly. Okay, so we're here. That thing right there is there. So going down that road is the same as going down here, and this will eventually lead us to the main town bit, and there should be loads of spas and stuff there. So we're going to go down this way. The adventure continues. Wow. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. The only thing we've encountered so far are a couple of lovely hotels. Look at that. That looks so nice, doesn't it? Look at that view through the... I bet there's an incredible spa in there. I've always been a sucker for a swanky hotel, and a swanky hotel is like a posh hotel, and just look at that view. It's so nice. And one of my favorite things about these nice hotels is the breakfast is always delicious. It's always top quality. So yeah, that's something to aim for, you know. Do you remember what I said earlier about the zombie thing? I might be right, because what is that building? That looks like the building where the scientists were doing the research for the drug that caused the breakout of this zombie apocalypse. This is where it all started. Look at the broken windows. That incredibly sketchy looking twisted stairway all the way to the top floor. What is that? Wow. Anyway, we're starting to reach civilization, as you can see, and it's quite funny because we're just going to see normal people going about their normal lives, and then there's just me, and they have no idea what I've just gone through over the past 8 hours. They don't know the struggle we've had and what we've been through today. You guys know. You guys know. This actually looks like a really lovely town. Maybe we could come back here and do a separate video, because believe it or not, I'm not really in the right state of mind to go exploring a new town right now. I'm just trying to find one onsen where I can relax for a bit, rest my weary bones, and go about my evening. This could be it. I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, there's a bar over there. Interesting. There is an onsen there, which we may go to. But to be honest with you, as soon as we go into an onsen, the video kind of stops, because that will either send me to sleep. I can't record in there as well. So it just depends when we're ready to end this one. I'm just going to walk around for a bit longer, show you a bit more of this beautiful town, and then we might call it. We might leave it there. It's been a hell of an adventure. Ooh. Ooh. That is tempting. Okay, we've made the plan. Basically, it's 7 o'clock at the moment, and apparently it takes 2 hours to get home. So I'm just going to jump into a quick onsen for about an hour, and then have some food and get the train back whilst writing my newsletter. The point is, this incredible video is over. So thank you so much for watching. I post new episodes every single Friday. And of course, make sure to check out the free PDF in the top comment for all of the vocabulary that popped up on the screen. So if you did enjoy this one, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And I'd also recommend checking out this video right here, because here we go on another adventure, and it's just as fantastic as this one is, maybe even better, maybe. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next Friday for another episode. Cheers. Mwah.